We're going to go to sketch. We're going to go to front. We're going to get rectangle. We're going to click this, but we don't need to, but we're going to put it here anyway. Click. This is 5. It's supposed to be 7. 7, enter. Goes to the other side. 5, enter. Now we have our shape. Now we need to extrude this, and we're going to click on this. We're going to just hit the 5 button, hit enter. Now we are going to sketch on our actual object. I click there. I'm going to get my rectangle. I'm going to click this. I'm going to drag it. This is 5, enter, and then 3, enter. And then I am going to say extrude. But instead of adding, I'm going to hit remove, and I'm going to go across all the way, change this number to 5, hit enter, and then it cuts that away. Now I need to do a sketch. This is very important. I am going to do a sketch right here on my object. So I'm going to sketch, click. I'm going to grab my rectangle. I'm going to click here, drag, and then go. Click again. Click, drag, click. I just made sure that I referenced this edge here. You can see that this top edge is black because it is constrained to the existing geometry. 1, enter, 3, enter. Changes my dimensions. But wait, it's not in the middle. This is off center. So I need to take my dimensions, see the extension and direct dimension lines, click this edge, click, drag over here, click. This is supposed to be 1 inch and it is 1.07, which isn't too bad, honestly, but it's not perfect, so we want it to be perfect. Now we need to extrude, remove, and then we're going to remove it 2 inches, and we're going to say, okay, bam, all the way through, check. Now we need to put this groove in the middle, same thing, sketch. Up top here. If we sketch up top there, we can say to ourselves, rectangle. Reference this existing geometry. Click, drag, click. Now, this is supposed to be 3, enter, 1, enter. But wait, this is not in the middle, so I can dimension this. Dimension from here to here. Let me make sure I get the right. Click that. And that is supposed to be 2, enter. Now it's in the middle. I'm going to do an extrusion, and I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to say that this is 2 inches down, and then I'm going to click enter, and then I'm going to say check mark, done. So there is the castle piece, but wait, there's more. I'm going to sketch the Space Invader on the front. But I'm going to use this. Watch this. I'm going to come in. I'm going to reference this geometry. I'm going to put it in line. So I can go click, drag, click. This is supposed to be 8, enter, 5, enter. And then I want to do this trick. I don't want to do all of this work and cut all this different stuff out all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my rectangle. I'm going to see this edge and this edge come together at an endpoint. Click, drag, click. 2, enter, 2, enter. And then I'm going to come over here, click, drag, click, 2, enter, 2, enter. And then I'm going to hit backspace 1 because I hit 1 too many enters. And then I'm going to come down here. But wait a second. This bottom piece is 1 by 6. So I'm going to click, drag, click. And this is supposed to be 6, enter, 1, enter. But wait a second. It's not in the center. So I'm just going to use dimension. I know that it's supposed to be from here to here. Click. Over to here, click, and bring it down, click. It's supposed to be 1, not 1.8. There it is. Oh, wait, look at this. Now I've got this cool shape. This is the Space Invader shape, but I've got all these extra lines. Look here. Here's the sketch fillet. Click this, trim, my little pair of scissors. Click away, 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 click away. Click away, click away. Look at that. Now I can just extrude that thing 5 inches, enter. Boom, done. But wait a second, Mr. Clapper, you did all that in one sketch. How did you know? I didn't know, but I did know because I have done it about 1 billion times. So we're going to do front, and then I'm going to come down. I'm going to say my rectangle. I'm going to reference my existing geometry. I'm going to click, drag, click. And this is 8, backspace, 8, enter, 5, enter. And then I'm going to extrude that out 5 inches. And then I'm going to say check mark. 5 inches. Yeah, sure, that's great. But now I need to sketch on here. And I can sketch from this endpoint. Click down. 2, enter, 2, enter. And then I don't know what I did, so we're going to hit backspace 1. And then I could extrude that thing in a remove, and then I can do it 5 inches, enter, and then do that. And then I could sketch on here again, and then I could put my rectangle, click, drag, click, to enter. And then I could extrude that in a remove 5 inches, and then say check. And then I could do a sketch on the front with a rectangle. See, I reference that geometry. I hold over it, click, drag, click. This is supposed to be 6, enter, 1, enter. And then I don't know exactly why it's throwing all those error messages at me. I must have gotten in line with this, and so I didn't want to change it or something. Or was saying, hey, wait, you referenced this, and that's why it's getting wonky. But it's 6 by 1. And then I need to extrude. So I'm going to extrude in a remove. I'm going to remove it 5 inches, and I hit enter. So it's the same result. That was just a lot more work. And